Welcome into Patriots Today. I am your new host, Brett Alper. This is my second video, and on today's show, we're going to be talking about the NFL's power rankings. I went and looked at every media outlet, from ESPN to the NFL to Sports Illustrated, and the Patriots are just being absolutely disrespected. Like, from what I've seen, and we'll get into them in a second, it's just disgusting of how low the Patriots are and how much they've improved their team. And I really have high hopes for this team, and I can't believe some of these power rankings where the Patriots are. But before we get started, I checked the sports books, and it's 7.5 wins for the Pats this season. So I've asked you guys, what do you guys think? Type O for over or type U for under? 7.5, that's not a lot, and we'll get into the opponents later in today's show. So let's start off with the top four. You have ESPN that had them 23rd. You had the NFL that had them 25th. The Athletic 23rd, and Sports Illustrated, which gave them the highest, with USA Today at 20th. And then USA Today at 20th, Fox Sports 23rd, Bleacher Report, I truly don't understand this one, and CBS Sports 22nd. I mean, like, are we joking right now? After everything that I've seen from the Patriots have won the 2025 NFL Draft, the Patriots have made so many good free agency signings with all the cap space they had. They brought in a new culture with the head coach and Mike Vrabel, bringing a guy back that knows the Patriot way. And you're still going to drop them that low? That's bottom half of the league. That's bottom 75% of the league. And Bleacher Report just made me chuckle. Like 26th, I'm looking at it right now. Like, I truly don't think the Cardinals are better than the Patriots. The Bears, I know they have a good quarterback with Caleb Williams, but the Patriots have Drake May. They're both new head coaches. They should be aligned with each other, not the Chicago Bears being way ahead. I saw in some, the Las Vegas Raiders were ahead of them. Like, that's just not happening with the offensive signings that you had and the draft picks that you had when you addressed every single place that you needed on the roster. And this is a team that I truly think has won the NFL draft and also won free agency. You had over $120 million in cap space, and your offensive signings, your free agency signings, were absolutely incredible. You get a great wide receiver in Stefan Diggs. I know he's coming off an ACL tear, but it's 2025. Surgery is not that big of a deal, and he was having a solid season with the Texans before getting hurt. Morgan Moses, veteran offensive lineman. Milton Williams, one of the best defensive linemen in NFL free agency. He won the Eagles the Super Bowl this year. Carlton Davis, great corner. Garrett Bradbury, new center. Harold Landry coming over from Tennessee. Robert Spillane, Jack Gibbons. And then in the draft, you address your offensive line troubles with left tackle with Will Campbell. Jared Wilson, you get an awesome, and I mean awesome, running back who can catch the ball in the backfield, TreVeyon Henderson. Kyle Williams, another wide receiver to pair with Drake May, who I think is the most underrated guy in the NFL draft at wide receiver. Phil Simms had him as his number 2. You got him late in the third round. Like, this is a top 15 team, in my opinion. You have a new coach. We've seen what Mike Vrabel has done with the Titans. He made a semi-good team, the 1 seed in the NFL. You have all these signings, and you see the potential with Drake May. You see the potential with the offense. The Patriots had multiple chances to win games last year, and we'll get into the schedule. The schedule's super, super, super easy. This is a very good team, and people are they think they're just going to underachieve or overachieve. I don't know what it is. I could truly say, though, in the last 5 years, even when we drafted Mac Jones and made the playoffs back in 2021, you knew the Bills were going to blow us out in the playoffs. This year, going into 2025, this is the first time since the Brady era that I can truly say I have hope for the New England Patriots. I am super excited to get this season started. And we'll go through the depth charts of where I think you've improved the most. Will Campbell, left tackle. Garrett Bradbury replacing David Andrews. Morgan Moses, that's probably your weakest spot right there. But then you go to the wide receivers. That was my biggest point of emphasis in the offseason. You needed to pair a guy up with Drake May because Drake May could go take that sophomore leap and become one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. You pair him with Stefan Diggs. Pop Douglas is still good. I really think Kyle Williams is going to be amazing. You still have Kendrick Bourne. Matt Collins you signed. Kayshon Boutte, I don't know if you're going to be there. And I think Jalen Polk can have a bounce-back season in his second year. And then your pass rushers. Patriots pass rush was the worst, and I mean the worst in the league in 2024. Anthony Jennings. You signed Harold Landry, who I think can bounce back from last year with the Titans. The Titans were the worst team in the league. Absolute worst team in the league, and he gets to reunite with Mike Vrabel, where he's had a lot of success, and you draft Braden Swinson. This team is just improving and improving, and honestly, with the quarterbacks, Christian Gonzalez, Carlton Davis, and Marcus Jones, this is the best cornerback. You have the best cornerback duo in the league with Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis coming over from Detroit. I think this defense is going to be well improved from last year. They're going to have a lot more discipline with Mike Vrabel as the head coach, and you're also bringing in a new offensive coordinator and a new defensive coordinator. This team is going to be a lot better, and I think they're going to surprise a lot of people, including those fools at Bleacher Report that said 26th best team in the league. That's a joke. That's a joke. Before we get going further, talk about the schedule. You can get your Will Campbell jerseys. I know most people don't get offensive lineman jerseys, but this guy is going to be an absolute dog for New England. He's not going to wear the number 1. He's not going to wear the number 1, but once he chooses a number, you can get this shipped out to you, chatsports.com/Will Campbell. We'll have that in the comments of today's video. I'm not ruling out the playoffs. I am not ruling out the playoffs whatsoever. This is not the first time. It won't be the first time we've seen teams jump from last in the division and jump all the way to the playoffs. We had the Texans. They got their quarterback in C.J. Stroud. They improved their offense in free agency in the draft. The Commanders last year. The Lions went from 3 wins to 9 wins in 2021 to 2022. The Patriots have that potential, and they have the roster to go and make that huge jump into next season and possibly make the playoffs. And if you look at the opponents for 2025, this schedule is a joke. Look at the home. Besides your AFC East divisional opponents like the Bills and maybe the Dolphins, who I don't really know how they're going to be in 2025. Look at this. The Browns, the Falcons, the Giants, the Jets, the Panthers, the Steelers, who still don't have a quarterback, and the Raiders. That's 6 wins right there, and then your away schedule, you play the Bucks, Dolphins, Jets again, the Saints, who are terrible. They drafted Tyler Shook, and then you're playing the worst team in the NFL, the Tennessee Titans. This is an easy opportunity to make that jump in 2025. And if you look at the 5 easiest schedules for 2025, the Niners have the number 1, but guess who is number 2? The New England Patriots. You could easily only have 1 loss at home at Gillette Stadium. Because if the fans get hope, like I have hope, that place is going to be rocking like it was back in that 2014 AFC playoff game against the Ravens. That place is going to get loud. And now that they've added the 7th seed in the NFL, you can see a team make the playoffs. We've seen teams that are barely 500 make the playoffs. With that 7th seed, 3 division teams can make the playoffs. It is extremely possible. And when you also got your quarterback who looked absolutely amazing throughout the second half of that season, once he started, he felt composed. He felt like that mini Josh Allen that I've compared him to. And you're taking that second half leap. I truly think that the New England Patriots could make the 7th seed and be in the 2025 NFL playoffs and have Gillette Stadium rocking once again in the postseason. I gave my predictions. I'm going to guess 9 wins. I think it's going to be like the Lions a couple years ago, going from 3 to 9. Predict the Patriots win total for 2025. You've seen the opponents. Really, really, really easy home schedule, guys. Easy home schedule. Type it down in the comments section of today's video. And also, don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm tweeting about the Patriots all the time. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. And also, don't forget to hit that big red sub button. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. And as always, let's go Pats.